YouTube's happening. It is Saturday, December 6th. We're talking college hoops first today, and it is a busy slate. You see all the games we have going on here. We got to go through not all these games because you know we can't do that. I told you before, I cannot cover 105 games because that's how many games there are today. So I have narrowed this list down to a group of about 25 games. I got every ranked team. I got every interesting matchup that looks pretty decent. And then obviously ones that were the matchup looks pretty good on the numbers wise when we look. So I already have those out so we can look at those. Haven't looked at any of the spreads. Don't know what any of those look like, but that's what we're going to do now. So yesterday, Xavier, good job. The rest of you, bums. That's all I got to say. So hey, wait, betting on college kids do their job. It doesn't work out sometimes. But that's why I have Saturday. We have 105 new games to pick from. So we have these games. We Stop wasting time. Let's get to the first one right now. Okay, I know some of you are disappointed. You want to see every single spreadsheet, but I can't do that. This video will be 2 hours long because there's 105 games. All you got to do is go to Better Bay. Just sign up there. Simple as that. You join pro level or higher, you get access to the spreadsheets. It gives it like 10, 15 minutes with the system update, and boom, there you go. There's the site. Go check it out. It's $20 for the whole month. So you get spreadsheets, every single one you want, it's there. Literally. You pick one, every game. Pick it. You want Oral Roberts in Montana State? It got you. It's there for you. So I built it. It's there. So we're going to cover 23 games exactly. So the first game was Iowa State Purdue. And you see this offense galore because they've been scoring like crazy. Currently, it's Purdue by 5.5 with a 153.5. We see the two of the top 7 3-point teams. That's damn good. So Purdue's probably going to hit some nice threes. Iowa State's going to hit some twos because Purdue's 2-point defense is not the best. So they're scoring damn near 190. 153? Yeah, I'll take the over 153. I expect them to hit their shots. So over 153. Certainly college age kids, 18 to 20 roughly in college, but basketball are going to do their job and show up on a Saturday morning and hit their shots, right? Of course they will. They won't burn us at all, will they? No, I have faith in them. Move on to the next game. We got Duke and Michigan State. Just go right back to another top 10 banger. Let's see, we got 4 I know this is I know Michigan State is 8. I know it's gonna be rocking it, East Lansing, but man, how can you go against Duke? Duke's been looking nasty. So it's Duke 1.5 on the road too. Ooh, like it's hard to win on the road in college. Except unless your name's Gonzaga from last night, because Kentucky lost by damn near 40 at home. Yeah, I think Duke's one of them teams that are going to steamroll teams for a minute. So I know Michigan State's 8-0, and it looks cute and all, but that you can't shoot like that against that defense. I'm taking Duke. I'm just going to write Duke minus 1.5. If they lose, they lose. Hey, whatever. If he dies, he dies. So I figure this is a perfect spot to put a challenge question. We started with 2 banger games. All I want to know is who wins the game. Now, some of you think you're slick. I noticed this. Like, you'll try to go, like, I can see when you comment. You know that, right? I can see the times. Some of you will go in there at the end after the games are over and put your answers into the comments. I timestamp. I can see the timestamps when everything's posted. So anything that gets posted after the game's over, those answers don't count. Some of you think you're slick trying to game the system. Don't know. Try better. So it doesn't work. So I'm doing the 2 early games here. Put your answers in, A, B, C, D. If you're right, boom, bonus entry. So how it works. If you answer after the game's already started, they may, somewhere in there, when the game's still happening. If you try to comment after the game's over, that doesn't work. No, sorry. No. We're not just giving out things like that for free. So who wins? Iowa State, Duke, Iowa State, Michigan State, or the vice versa, Purdue and the other 2. So put your answers below. Correct answer, bonus entry. Cool. Peace. We move on from there. Next game is going to be Southern Miss and Miami. Really? Yeah, Miami. And the reason I picked this one is because you see the difference. The green highlight versus the yellow. A little bit of red in there. Nothing too crazy, but these are the games I want to check out. I haven't looked at any of these spreads. None of them. So you see the spread at the same time I see them. So let's look and see what that Miami spread's looking like. It is Miami 21.5. That's high. I was hoping it wasn't that high. So 151s are total. I can't take Southern Miss is actually shooting pretty well outside of the 3-point, not counting threes. So I don't know if I can count that. So 21.5 is too much. I'm gonna pass on Miami. Miami of Ohio is the next one. So it's right there. You see why I picked this one. Clearly, one team's better than the other. 0-10. Oh my God, Maine, what are you doing? Miami of Ohio, anything under 20, please, I will take it. Anything under that. So Miami, just type it in. 18.5. I told you anything under 20, I'm taking it. So I'm going we're gonna pass on that one. We're gonna go MOH minus 18.5. I gotta take this. They're at home too. You get that, and they're winning their games by 20 points last five. At home, they're winning by 30 something. Maine's losing by 10 in the last five and 13 in the last. Yeah, I'm gonna trust the home team to do work here. So give me my Ohio to do work. Next, we're going Northwestern and Ohio State, which is this. And the reason I picked this because one, it's a big game because it's Big Ten. Ohio State's involved. They're 6-1. The numbers were a lot of green. I was kind of thinking like, all right, let's see what we got. I was looking at 41 v 206. The defensive here, nothing really jumps out though. Not Ohio State, not Northwestern. I don't know what the spread is. Northwestern. This is 2.5 for Northwestern at home. So, I could almost take Ohio State plus 2.5 on the road. And well, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to take that. Ohio, let's see, Ohio State plus 2.5. Yeah, I'm taking them. I can get them for 2.5. I like that because they're shooting that well versus that defense. You can't be giving up them shots. You just can't. Your defensive rating is terrible too. Like, why is your rating so bad? Because you give so many points. And the fact you're not even fast, you can give that points. That's a little concerning. So, yeah, give me Ohio State. From there, we're going to Marquette in Wisconsin, a mansion in Wisconsin. Apparently, Marquette's first true road game, we see. So that's not good. And you're going to Madison, of all places, for your first road game? I don't care. That ain't good. I highlighted because of Wisconsin Marquette, but there's nothing good here. So I'm passing on this one, obviously. Not a good game. Coppin State and Liberty. You're like, who? Yeah, I picked this because you can see 4v2. That stood out so nice. That's why I do the color code, so it pops. 4v269 looks real delicious. Can't wait for that one. 57v155. And then the defense versus that offense versus that defense on 3. That offense versus, hell, that's even better than them. So, yeah, Liberty's a good one here, I like. So, Liberty. Damn, 30.5. I don't like them that much, but I like them. But damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of points. Sorry, I can't do 30 points with Liberty. I was thinking 20, and that was even a stretch, but 30? I don't think so. I'm sorry. Moving on to where's it at? Where's it at? Indiana Jones. Am I blind? I am blind sometimes. That's cool. Just do it this way. End. Got him. See? Bang. Indiana, see, you can search too. You can go in there and you can search the name and it just pops up. That way you can gotta dig through 105 sheets. See, it's all there for you. Let's see. Indiana can't really shoot threes. They lost it finally. Louisville's number 6. That versus that. This is in Indianapolis, so nothing's really standing out for me to take. I just highlighted it because I show every ranked team. You will see every ranked team will be on here. Don't worry. So don't love that one. We're gonna move on from that. George Mason at Virginia Tech, and you're like, what? Really? I'm like, yeah. Wait till you see where the hell is Virginia Tech? Where's Virginia? Virginia Tech is going to be down here somewhere, right? There it is. Yeah, Virginia Tech is not playing good, and George Mason is 9-0, 9-game streak, playing pretty damn good. 2 for 275 from 3. They can shoot the 3 ball. Even on the road, their 3-point percentage has gone up. That doesn't happen. Now, the 2s went down. They're shooting better from 3 than 2 on the road, which is crazy. And it is George Mason, I believe. I think I saw this one. George Mason. Yeah. If I could spell. Let's put Mason. George Mason plus 3.5. Virginia Tech 3.5 at home. I can't take Virginia Tech. They're 7-3, yeah, but their numbers are so bad. George Mason plus 3.5. It looks like they got a squad. So I'm gonna trust George Mason on the road. I know. GMU Meyer plus 3.5. Give me that. I'm gonna trust them. And let me get some coffee. All right, coffee has been secured. Let's go a little bit deeper. We're going to Michigan versus Rutgers now, just because it's a ranked game. Where's it at? Right there. And you see Michigan is playing amazingly. Number 3 versus Rutgers, who doesn't have a chance. I would take Michigan anything about 20. Up to 20, I would take. Anything higher than that, I don't know about that. So Michigan, 23.5. See, now I gotta think. Because they're winning their home games by 30. Literally, you can see the math. That's the numbers. Last 5, they're winning by 28. Rutgers is not good. They can't shoot. They can't play defense. I know it's a Big Ten game, but man, everything is so bad for Rutgers. I'm going to say Michigan 23.5. I might regret it. I might regret most of these, but hey, you know how it works. That's running 3.5. I take Michigan should whoop ass. They should easily. So they're fast. They whoop ass. They rebound. They have the great number 2 defense rate in the country. Number 1 2-point defense, allowing 35%. Good luck making baskets, Rutgers. You've struggled as it is already against anybody else, but now you're facing number 1 defense. Yeah, Michigan all damn day. Let's see. Arkansas is up next. I assume it's the bottom half of the list, right? Far down, do damn, it's a lot of games. A lot of games. Fresno's highlight is because one, it's Arkansas playing Fresno, kind of weird. Two, it was Fresno's first true road game, and Arkansas's ranked. That's why they're 25th, so they popped up in there. So I don't love this either way, but I'll take a look. Let's see, Arkansas, 18 and a half Arkansas at home. No, you'll have fun with that. I'm gonna leave that alone. And yeah, no, 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 no. We want to go to Iowa now, and Maryland is not good. They're 6-3, but their numbers are absolute dog. Just cheeks. They're not good at all. 65 and 297. You're giving up 50. You're giving up 55% shooting to a team that's shooting 58%. They're going to have a fun day today. They're going to struggle. 44 versus, now they're not the best either, 53, but yeah, you see it. What's the line over here? Yeah, line sitting at 11.5. Yeah, I'm taking that. Thank you, Iowa. Iowa minus 11.5. Absolutely. Take that one. Let's move on from Iowa. Let's head over to Tulane. Tulane. Boom. There we go. And I picked this one because Akron's offense is fun. I don't care what you say. 2, 3, 4, 1. They are the hell probably the best shooting team in the country. They make their shots, twos and threes. They don't give a damn about no defense. They worry about offense because they can run. They're going to put 90 plus points up every game. It is fun. I want Akron team total because look at Tulane's defense. It just isn't good. I don't care about the spread. I don't even care about the spread. Come with me. We're going to go find this one together. So Akron, let's go find this one. There it is. It's 7.5. I already like that too. But let's go ahead and look at the team total. See if we can grab something like that. So we got team props. We got Akron points, and it's going to be 90 at least probably. No. Ooh, we're averaging 97, 88 on the road, 96 on the season. Oh, I can get down to 85.5 for 110. You can get 86 for 110 too. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. This is why you got to book. You got to shop. Do some shopping. So it looks like you can grab 85 for 110. I wish I can click. Can I click into you and see like the other odds? Hard Rock. There we go. I can use Hard Rock 85.5. Yeah. Now question, do I want to touch that or do I want to take just straight up Akron to on the road by 7? Because Tulane's defense is not good. Let's be real. Their defense isn't great, but if you can score, you're always going to be in games. So it's 7.5. Is that what we saw? Was that the actual, whatchamacallit? I think it was. Akron. 7.5. Yeah, I'm going to take Akron 7.5. I like the team's whole idea, but I'm going to do that at home. I think Akron, because they're shooting so well, I think Akron minus 7.5 is the play I want to go for. So let's move on from there. USC. Let me just do it this way. There's too many games to pick through. USC versus Washington. I picked this one because one, it's ranked, and two, there's a potential over because the defenses are not that good. Offenses are scoring points. They're kind of fast paced, which is what you want. They're both making threes against below average defenses, including bad defenses. Only problem is Washington can't hit twos. You're hitting 45% of your twos. What are you doing? Now, given you're just not like neither team really. They're tied at points in the paint at 32, so you can tell they're kind of just mixed on. They're not heavy twos, they're not heavy threes. Washington, not that one, not that one, that one. It is 154.5. They're currently sitting at a 168 and a 159. We're at 154, so we have our range. Our cushion is down here. We have a 5-point cushion, so I am going to take the over in this one. So over 154.5. We're going to assume Washington gets a little bit better at making shots because they're shooting 46 in a row, 49 for the season. But we'll see. Yeah, give me that. We're moving on to the next one. UCLA, then Idaho State. I'm going to take another coffee sip. So we want UCLA right there. Yeah, Oregon is not good at basketball. Did you know that? Yeah, they're 4-4, lost 4 in a row, and their numbers are abysmal. So, yeah, it's going to be even worse after today. They are the 5th worst team in the country defending the 2. Who knew? Yeah, exactly. 62.5. They can't make shots. That's why they're losing. They're losing their games only by 7 points. So it looks like they're being competitive, which they kind of are, but it's just because they're so bad shooting. And if you're bad at shooting, you're bad at the fundamentals. You can't, your rebounding is 300, your block steals is 350 out of 365. You have issues against a team like UCLA. Bruh, UCLA, give me anything under 15, I'm down. 9.5, beautiful. Love UCLA at home. UCLA minus 9.5. Love it. Based on the numbers, good stuff. One more, and then we're going to get some more coffee. I want Idaho State. So, yeah, I said that. Idaho State. You're like, who? Is that a D1 team? You damn right it is. They're playing Denver. And look at the numbers. Why did I pick this? 24 v 354. That is one of the biggest gaps you're going to find. I'm hoping this is like a very small spread because we get the home team that has a great time shooting the ball versus the team that can't stop teams. So anything under like 5, I like Idaho State. It's not a good matchup, but This is one of the little gems you got to find. So Idaho State, 8.5. I can take 8.5. They're not worrying about threes, you could tell. So because they're not that good at shooting them, they're focusing inside. They're going to own anything inside the arc. They actually can rebound. They actually get points in the paint. Denver can't do a damn thing apparently because they are the third worst team in the country at guarding the three. They're like the 10th worst at guarding the two. They give up the third most points in the country. Yeah, give me Idaho State at home. I like that. Idaho State minus 8.5. 8.5. Good stuff. College kids, do your jobs. You're at home. That's all you gotta do. Simple, right? Easy peasy. So, college break. All right, we're back from the break and we got 7 games left. See, pick the good ones. We move on. We ain't got to worry about those 80 garbage games that were just we don't know what's going to happen. You can play this if you want. You can. You know what you got to do. Go to Better Bet. Simple, easy. I'm going to push this on the weekends heavily because someone's going to comment. They're going to be pissed off about it. I know you're going to be pissed. I'm like, sorry, this is free. What can I do? I have 4 sports to do today. I got to do NBA, NHL. Still got to do NFL for tomorrow. And I still have a life. Oh my God, I got things to do. It's Saturday. We got Houston up now. Now my life does revolve around sitting watching all these damn sports mainly, but hey, it's the best life to have, right? Exactly. Let's go. I can't find it in the list, so let's just go Houston. There we go. So it pops up. I picked this because obviously it's a ranked game with Houston. Houston's not shooting well. Houston's defense being this kind of poor, like their defense being poor is kind of shocking. Usually they're top 10. Like if you saw them last year, everything was like top 10, green, 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 green. Now they're kind of just, I mean, they're 7-1. Yeah, it's great, but this game isn't good. I don't like this game at all. So I'm skipping this game. Absolutely. Tennessee and Illinois right there. You can see 78 beat that, but I picked it because obviously 13 v 14. It had to be on the list. Other than that, they don't do fast break points. They're average on pace. Nothing really stands out in this one. I don't want to take anything on this one. Not a damn clue. I don't know. I don't even know who wins the game. So much less a side or a total. St. John's and Ole Miss. Man, we got some good little bangers down here, don't we? St. John's versus Ole Miss. What? How? How is you? How? Hold up. Who have you lost to? You've had a bad week, huh? I know you lost to Bama one time. You lost to Iowa State and Auburn, so you lost to a ranked team, a ranked team, and a ranked team. So you're 4-3, but you're still ranked. Are you still going to be ranked come? You just lost to Auburn by you lost at home to Auburn by 11. That ain't good. You lost at home to Iowa State by 1, and you lost at home. Damn, you don't have no home court advantage, do you? That's not good. That's not good. And one of these, it says versus, so because you're 3-2, so it tells me one of these was a neutral site too, probably. So you're just listed as the home team. I hate how neutral sites do that shit. I hate it. So Ole Miss is 5-3, but they can't shoot twos. I'm not touching this because I don't know what the hell's going to happen. So it's just kind of funny. You see that it's like wow, wowzer. Illinois State. Yes, watch this one. Ooh, yeah, put that meme in there. Just ooh, yeah, good stuff. So yeah, do that versus that. The worst. I mean, the worst defense in the country when it comes to guarding anything inside the arc. That would be Chicago State. 66.3%. You can make a layup. I can make a layup. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But hey, that versus that. Yep. That versus that. Yup. That versus that. Yup. Yup. Illinois State. Anything under 15. I love. 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 Let's see. Illinois State. Oh, they had to hit me with a 21. Can you do something for me? Oh, man, I might take it anyway because that you're shooting. They're actually really good at shooting. Offense, defense, they're good at everything. I'm taking this. Illinois State 21.5. It sounds crazy, but I'm taking it. So we're going Ill State minus 21.5. So I got to look at the defense, and they're on the road. Illinois State's at home too with the good. Yeah, the good goods at home. You got to follow it. So it's a big line, I know, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Northern Colorado. Yeah, I did a little cherry picking on these little tiny games at the end of the day. 47B297. I saw it was almost all UNC logos. I was like, damn, that's a lot of logos. A lot of green v red setups. Very nice. That versus that, that versus that, that versus that, that versus that. Yeah, this is Unk. This is Unk. Give me Unk by anything under Northern Colorado. 10.5. They're winning their games at home by 22. Last 5 by 15. They're losing by 4 on the road by 25. Yeah, give me Unk. UNC Unk by 10.5. Yeah, I'll take 7.5. I'm down for that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Home team, baby. Like the home team. 2 games left. Auburn, Arizona. Auburn's 7-2. You see that. You see they both can score. Let's see, they can hit twos, this, that. So if Auburn goes for threes, they should have success. It is in Tucson, so you got to lean Arizona heavily, probably. Let's see. It'd be hard to find a hop. There we go. 8.5 Arizona at home. Oops, come back. Stop it. Let's see. Do we dare? Do we dare? Arizona by 8.5 is a big spread, especially for this type of game. Who did Auburn lose to? That's my first question. I know they struggled with Bethune to start the season. They lost to Houston by 1. And they lost to Michigan by 30. Michigan's good, so I can see Arizona winning this game by 10, by 15, because Arizona's undefeated. They're looking good, and they're at home, and they're actually just first that leans Arizona. Auburn's got to hit threes, but they're only shooting 31% from three on the road. That thing plummets down when they get down here. So like 40 is good for the country, but 30, 31, don't love that. And there's not much on tonight, so you know what? Let's go Arizona minus 8.5. I'll trust them to do work. Sorry, I just have to. Auburn's struggling to rebound too, which is not how Auburn plays. Defense, yeah. Speed, yeah. I think there's been some changes since Mini Pearl took over, so I don't know that's gonna work. So surprise! Did you expect a second challenge question? I don't think you did, but you watched mostly through the video, and I want to reward you. So the first question was literally the first part of the game. I know a lot of people are going to watch that, do the question, and dip. I see that. But you watched it, so I'm going to reward you. So second question, and this one, notice it's different. It's not A, B, C, D. It's E, F, G, H, because I got to separate them somehow. So Illinois, the Illinois-Tennessee game, and the Auburn-Arizona game. Who wins the game? Simple as that, easy peasy. So drop E, F, G, or H in the comments. You can do that. Just make sure you put the answer in before the whatchamacallit happens. The game's really gets to a point where you know who's going to win. So they're both, see Auburn, Arizona's at 10 Eastern, and Illinois and Tennessee's at 8 Eastern. So there's your game. So again, appreciate you watching this far into the video. So congrats on the extra bonus entry. So that's it. Back to the video. Because Papa Pearl would have probably still be I don't know if they'd be undefeated still, but probably not. Michigan and Houston are pretty damn good. So let's see. And then lastly, when you lose all your money, you always go to Hawaii, right? You take a little peek and see what they got. Good thing though, Hawaii's pretty damn good at basketball. So they're 8-2. They're the second best shooting team in the country. Did you know that? You probably didn't, but now you do. Fullerton, they can't stop much. But the Hawaii don't care about threes. They care about shooting twos. So Hawaii to cover. I have to go to tomorrow's to get the odds. It is 16.5. Okay, I like him, but I don't like him that damn much. Because you got one, Hawaii home court advantage is iconic because it's Hawaii. Fullerton's going on a trip there. You think they give a damn about the game? No, they care about Hawaii itself because they don't just go and leave. They stay for a little bit. They have a little fun. It's like a vacation. It's kind of nice. But 16.5 is a lot. I'm gonna pass on it. So that gives me how many plays on the day? That gives me a whopping 14 plays. See, that's how we want to do it. We don't want to go too crazy. We want to be just chill. So good. So 14 plays on the day. Can't be mad at that. So let me go ahead and pop up the schedule. Like I said, it was going to go quick because we ain't got time to do 105 games. So if you want the plays typed out in a nice list, you want access to the spreadsheets, which I know you do, go check out Better Bay. It is there. You can sign up. If you do, give it like 15 minutes for the system to sync, then bam, use your Patreon email. There, you're in. Simple. So enough of that. Let's look at tomorrow real quick. Should be short. It's Sunday. Here's Sunday slate. We got Kansas playing. We got Bama playing. Who else we got playing? We got Texas Tech playing LSU. That's a fun one because LSU's been sneaky good. Let's see. That's about it. Oh, Gonzaga's playing North Florida. That's all. North Florida and Gonzaga. Oh, God. 50 points? Yeah. So, anyways, drop a like, subscribe. Appreciate you being here. Let me know what you're playing. We'll see you tomorrow to talk more college hoops. Peace.